Also,
I think Shuton is coming up versus Sultoon.
okay. Now, if we've been looking for an opportunity for a game to get dropped by a top player, I think that a 9 coming from Sultoon might be our opportunity
Yes,
here.
definitely. Actually, yesterday in the Smash Fest where we were doing like sets versus each Japanese player, Sultoon actually got 2 9s on Fuwa.
Really?
Yeah.
I was watching. He almost took a game off of Karna from a very early 9. He ended up bringing it back, but he was closer than anybody. So let's see if he can repeat that performance.
Yeah. I mean, RNG is just. It can help.
Yes. Well, so we'll give him a 1 out of 9 chance to take this game.
I mean, I wouldn't belittle him that much.
No.
He does. I think he does have a chance.
Oh no! I mean,
he does play Olimar actually, so he might know how Olimar works, or like he might know the matchup more than the other players in his pool.
Yeah.
So I think he definitely has a chance.
And I mean, matchup knowledge is supremely important in this game.
Yeah.
I think just as important or more important than in any other Smash game in terms of success. So
because other games don't really have as many characters in top level play, so it's easier to learn the matchup spreads.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see how this matchup turns out. Game & Watch versus Olimar is not the most common of matchups you'll see.
No, definitely not, because we don't really have that many Game & Watches anyway. Ooh, straight off the bat, trying to edge guard Shuton.
It looks like Sultoon is cognizant of how fast Shuton plays and is trying to match him in terms of aggression and speed.
Definitely.
It's working fairly well so far. He's just got to get a couple more of these opportunities.
It looks like Sultoon is being just as aggressive as Shuton is.
Absolutely, it's working well for him. It won't. You know, I'm not intimately familiar with the percentages, but it won't take a toot is probably very close to being within kill range right now.
Yeah, that is very true, because Olimar is a very light character, and although so is Game & Watch, so probably they're both at kill percent right now.
Yeah. Does Olimar have kill confirms off of any of his throws?
I do. Versus certain characters, I do believe so.
Okay.
But I think Game & Watch is too light to confirm from a throw.
That would make sense. It seemed like it was the same case with the toot there. He almost got it. That probably would have killed about 10 seconds ago, but
Yeah. Oh, is that gonna be it? No, DI's that correctly.
just barely. Maybe a percent or two more.
Ooh, reads the spot dodge and gets the fair with the purple
Yeah.
Pikmin, just taking out that first stock.
Rough.
Ooh. Sultoon going for those down smashes, trying to get rid of the Pikmin, but I don't think that was a really good idea.
Yeah, it's those desperation smashes early in a stock have killed many a person, and
Definitely.
seems like Shuton is ready and waiting for them.
You know, a repeating pattern I'm seeing with our players.
Oh,
gets him,
very
gets him with the
nice
up B. That was
up
a very nice catch on Shuton's high recovery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think he expected that.
No chance, and that move comes out so fast that.
Yeah.
Oh, that white Pikmin just racking up the damage. That's not a good spot to be in. An up smash there. Not sure if that was what was totally meant to happen, but Sultoon definitely needs a couple of good hits here to kind of break back into the match.
And again, he does have that 9, but I don't think he's confident enough to.
Oh, and the range
runs back
on-
and gets him with that F smash. The F smash has really long range.
Yeah.
Especially with that red Pikmin, actually goes a bit longer, comparison to like the purple one.
Yeah, definitely longer than purple. That was right at the apex too. Well,
Try to fix the camera. Oh, okay.
set. Okay, so a little bit of indecision from Shuton here. Are we going to see the Shulk? Is he feeling it today?
I think because he does believe that he had potential to lose that match, because Sultoon was actually doing really well. Like,
Absolutely.
in comparison to how some of our other matches went, I do believe that he very much had potential to win that game.
Sure.
So it looks like Shuton wasn't comfortable with that and opts to go for another character.
Yeah, and if we didn't see the last match very often, this is one we probably see even less.
That
Shulk
is
versus
very
Game &
true.
Watch. I I've got to say I do not know the matchup ratio for this one.
I don't think I've ever seen this set before.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you.
Looks like gets him with the 8.
Putting him on ice. Sultoon's definitely seeming to keep up well with Shuton's Shulk for now.
Yeah, definitely. It's going just like last game. It was pretty even exchanges throughout the beginning of the game. Ooh, okay. Does not manage.
Oh.
Ooh, I think that was an SD. Was it? Or do you think he would have had enough to drift back?
I'm not sure, and I mean the wind from Damon Watch's up B could have affected it as well.
Probably.
The Shuton really showing off his competency of knowing exactly which mode to switch to.
Is that it? Ooh, okay, I was lying.
Okay,
But
the smash down
mode,
throw.
especially versus light characters such as Game & Watch, works very well.
Absolutely, and we can kind of see there probably what Shuton's plan was with this matchup is to get those early kills from smash mode.
Definitely. Ooh, that's going to be an unsafe recovery. Does he have enough to... Oh, reads the air dodge and gets him with that back air.
And he waited so long for that too. Shulk's back air is enormous.
Looks like this counter pick is actually working out for Shuton.
Absolutely.
Ooh, goes straight into
smash would have made it close.
Yeah. Going into shield mode when you have a deficit like this is devastating for the other person because they cannot kill you when you're in shield mode.
I mean, if you don't get a gimp or hit them with something enormously strong, then it's tough to really make much ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like Shuton is actually opting to camp because he doesn't want to deal with the with the chance of actually dying.
And it seems that's a consistent trend we've been seeing from the Japanese players is go hard the first stock, get the lead, get a little percent,
safe,
and then just slow down. Sultoon definitely having a tough time
Like I was
getting
about
in
to
here.
say last game, actually, I've seen a recurring pattern with our players versus the Japanese players is that it might like start out even, but once the Japanese players manage to take that stock off, our players just get really flustered and just don't know how to take back that even game.
Absolutely. And I mean, throughout Smash, that exact dynamic, I think, is one of the marks of an experienced player versus a top player, right?
Yeah.
Is the ability to stay consistent under pressure and not throw things away and play sloppy as soon as you're in a tough spot.
Yeah.
So.
And we've seen that time and time again from players like Zero. You know, the famous Game 5-0, which he always brings it back, even under pressure, even when being taken back 2 games in a set and still managing to win.
Absolutely.
Okay.